It has begun. Right now, at this very second, as your eyes scan these words, the process is already underway. The clock isn't just ticking, it's counting down the moments to the point of no return. October 28th, 2025. Tune in. This is not a forecast, not a prediction. This is a direct energetic transmission, an activation code being broadcast directly into your cellular structure. Breathe out. Your entire life, every turn, every pain, every joy, was just a prelude. A long road to this single moment. Feel the air around you. It's different. It has become dense, thick, as if charged with ozone before a storm. This is not a metaphor. The fabric of reality has thinned, and you are standing on the threshold. You are standing on the border between who you thought you were and who you truly are. And that whisper you hear inside, that is not your mind. It is the call of your soul saying, "It is time." You feel it in your body. A strange, almost mercurial fatigue that seeps not into your muscles, but into your very bones, into every cell. This is not an illness. I repeat, this is not an illness. It is the shedding of old, spent, energetic programs. Your body is releasing ballast, and this fog in your mind, this viscous haze that makes it hard to think, as if a thin veil has been draped over your consciousness. That is your old, limited mind shutting down, so as not to interfere with the process. Have you noticed a subtle, barely perceptible vibration in your body, especially when you are relaxed, or a light tremor in your limbs? This is your internal frequency attuning to a new, higher tuning fork. What about the tingling in your palms, a sudden warmth, or the feeling that little suns are waking up in their centers? Those are your centers of creation, your tools for materialization undergoing calibration. A sudden chill that runs down your skin for no apparent reason, or a flush of heat rising from within, that is the burning off of karmic debris. Old contracts and vows are incinerating, and that quiet, high-pitched, almost unearthly hum in your ears, it is not tinnitus, it is the sound of the universe, tuning you. Your body is remembering its divine blueprint. Trust it. And your emotions, they have become like a wild, unpredictable swing. One moment, you're overcome by a causeless, bone-chilling anxiety that seems to have no connection to your actual life. Know this, it is not yours. It is you, as a sensitive receiver, picking up the agony of the old world, the collective fear of the matrix as it collapses. And the next moment, with no transition, a wave of crystal, ringing optimism fills you. A deep, visceral knowing that everything will be not just fine, but divinely correct. These are glimpses of the new reality you are shifting into. And the tears, sudden hot tears that well up when you listen to music or look at the clouds. Do not hold them back. This is your body releasing lifetimes of accumulated pain through water, cleansing your subtle fields. These are tears of liberation, and this deep, persistent feeling that something massive, something inevitable, is coming. Even flashes of anger, which might seem like a step backward, are actually the process of deleting broken, corrupted files. The energy of October 28th, like a powerful searchlight, is pulling everything that must be seen and released from the darkest corners of your subconscious. So what is really happening? What is this cosmic mechanic that is setting every cell of your being into motion? Forget complicated astrological charts. Picture it like this. This is the great energetic unarchiving. Your soul, your higher self, is not just an entity. It is an infinite, divine archive containing the original code of the Creator. But over thousands of incarnations, layers of distorted, damaged archives have been recorded over this pure code. Ancestral fear, karmic pain, social programming, false beliefs about your own insignificance. And now, October 28th is the day when a powerful vibrational key, a light code, is being sent from the galactic center to Earth, designed for one purpose: to initiate the process of total unarchiving. This energy stream acts like a divine unzipping tool. It doesn't erase your personality, no. It finds the damaged files, the ones encrypted with fear, opens them, brings their contents into the light of your awareness, and restores your access to your original, pure source code. This is a return to your factory settings, the settings of an infinite creator. Why now? Why is this moment so unique? Because your planet and all of humanity have reached a critical mass of light. Enough consciousness has been accumulated to make this process not just possible, but inevitable. Earth itself is changing its fundamental frequency, shedding old, dense energies like a snake sheds its skin. And you, yes you, reading these lines, you are ready. You have learned enough lessons. You have gathered enough wisdom to withstand this process and become a conscious participant. The energy of October 28th is not the soft, lulling wave you might be used to. No. This is a fiery, surgically precise stream of light that will not negotiate with your ego. It is an evolutionary scalpel, cutting away everything false, everything artificial, everything that is not the truth of your heart. This is no longer an invitation to dance. This is the dance itself, which has already begun, and you are at its center. This is an unavoidable evolutionary leap, and your only choice is to resist and suffer, or to trust and fly. The process of the great energetic unarchiving has been initiated, and it is irreversible. You see the proof everywhere, if you know where to look. The outside world has begun to speak to you in a new language, the language of signs and symbols. And I'm not talking about a clock randomly stopping. Look deeper. Have you noticed a rainbow suddenly appearing in a perfectly clear sky, or a cloud of a strange, impossible shape, like an angel's feather? This is the fabric of reality becoming pliable. Have you tasted ordinary water? It's as if the taste has changed, become more alive, sweeter. The very structure of the elements is shifting, and the silence. Have you noticed this new silence? It's no longer empty. It resounds. It is filled with information, potential, presence. You're having a conversation with someone, and suddenly they say the exact phrase that answers your unspoken internal question. This is not a coincidence. This is consciousness fields synchronizing. Within our metaphor, as the unarchiving happens, fragments of the pure code begin to manifest in the external matrix, creating these glitches in familiar logic, these moments of pure magic, proving to you that the world is far more alive and responsive than you were taught to believe. And the proof within you is becoming even more profound, more undeniable. Your body, your wise vessel, is beginning to speak to you loud and clear. Pay attention to your food cravings. You suddenly find yourself physically repulsed by heavy, dead food. Your body no longer wants to be a graveyard. It craves living, clean, vibrating energy, fresh fruits, vegetables, pure water. And conversely, the things that used to bring comfort, alcohol, sugar, processed foods, now cause an almost instant negative reaction. Heaviness, brain fog. This isn't a whim. This is your system rejecting low vibrations that are incompatible with the new software. Your intuition is sharpening to the level of a superpower. You just know. You know when to call, where to go, who to trust. Your internal compass, which used to barely flutter, now points to your true north with absolute precision. And your dreams, they have become vivid, tangible, almost real. In them, you aren't just seeing images, you are undergoing training, receiving information, healing the past. Because it is in sleep, when your logical mind is at rest, that the main process of unpacking the new divine archives and integrating them into your nervous system takes place. The realm of relationships is becoming the clearest mirror of these changes. People who have been part of your life for a long time are suddenly beginning to drift away. It's not happening through fights or drama, no. It's quiet, natural, effortless. As if the river of your life is gently changing its course, and their boats are simply left in the old stream. Do not cling to them. This means their vibrational contract with you is complete. And masks? Oh, you are starting to see the masks on people as clearly as if they were made of papier-mâché. More than that, interacting with inauthentic people is becoming physically unbearable for you. You feel nausea, exhaustion, headaches. This is your energy field rejecting falsehood. You are beginning to sense a lie physically, as a sudden cold in your solar plexus, as a dissonant sound, as an unpleasant, subtle smell. Your system, in the process of this great unarchiving, is seeking pure, clear resonance. It is automatically deleting incompatible files and severing connections that are fed not by love, but by manipulation or need. Do not be afraid of this empty space. It is being cleared for those who will vibrate in unison with you. Let's talk about what worries your mind, about money, about abundance. I am declaring right now, all your programs of poverty, deficit, lack, and the beliefs that money is evil or you must work hard. They are not yours. They are virus programs, malicious code written onto the hard drive of your subconscious by generations of your ancestors and by society. They are distorted, broken archives that force you to replay the script of survival over and over. The process of the great energetic unarchiving, initiated by October 28th, is like a powerful antivirus stream of light. It specifically targets these destructive files and literally burns them out of your system. You will suddenly realize with absolute clarity that you are not a slave chasing money. You are the source. You are the generator of reality. And when this shift occurs, when the old files are erased, the flow of abundance will open to you from the most unexpected, most illogical sources. Because the universe does not give abundance to one who asks. It gives abundance to one who is it. And now, for love. That great, all-consuming love that every soul seeks. Your heart is a powerful biomagnetic generator designed to attract and radiate love. But over many lifetimes, scars, dents, and cracks have formed on its surface from past wounds, betrayals, and disappointments. These scars distort its magnetic field. Instead of a pure resonance, it attracts only a reflection of its own traumas. Partners who make you relive the old pain again and again. The great energetic unarchiving is like high-precision laser surgery for your heart. The stream of light gently but persistently clears away this scar tissue, smooths your emotional field, and erases the records of pain from your cellular memory. All the toxic, karmic ties that bound you to the past through etheric cords are falling away, drying up, crumbling to dust. And then your heart, cleansed and calibrated, begins to radiate its true, pure frequency. And to this frequency will come not a half, no. To this frequency will come another whole, free, shining being. And it will no longer be a desperate attempt to fill each other's emptiness. It will be the dance of two free, self-sufficient universes that have chosen to create together. And the most important promise, a promise for you, for your sense of self. That background, low-frequency hum of anxiety, that eternal inner critic, that noise in your head that has been with you your entire life, the one you stopped even noticing, accepting it as normal, it will disappear. One moment you will wake up and it will simply be gone, and in its place, a deep, ringing, diamond silence will reign. But it will not be the silence of emptiness, but the silence of absolute fullness. A state of crystal, unshakable clarity, where you know exactly who you are, why you are here, and what to do next. You will feel a deep, rooted harmony with yourself and with all that is. From this state of stillness and peace, an incredible creative force will begin to awaken in you, a desire to create, to play, to express your uniqueness without fear or doubt. Remember this feeling. This is not a temporary enlightenment. This is your new operating system. This is your new default state, the state of a creator in full power. It is as if, after years of living in a stuffy, dark room, all the windows and doors have suddenly been thrown open for you, and a fresh wind, sunlight, and the very sounds of life have rushed in. But there is a cost. There is always a cost for true transformation. And that cost is the courage to walk through the fire. Before the new operating system can be fully installed, the old one must be completely deleted. And this process is not always pleasant. It is a purification by fire. It is like the healing fever before a full recovery, when the body spikes a temperature to burn off the virus. You must understand, you cannot build a shining temple of light on a rotten foundation infested with fear. The foundation must be burned clean, and in the coming days, especially at the peak of October 28th, this fire will rise from within. Everything you have hidden from yourself, everything you have suppressed, all your deepest fears, your darkest shadows, your most bitter resentments, all of it will be forced to the surface, not to punish you, but to be seen, acknowledged, and released forever. This is necessary. It is a sacred process. Do not fear this fire. It has not come to burn you, but to set you free. And be ready for the final exam. When your inner shadow rises, the outer world will immediately mirror it. The old matrix will not let you go easily. It will test you. People around you, even those closest to you, will suddenly, unconsciously, begin to push your most painful buttons. They will provoke you, devalue you, try to pull you into old dramas, into arguments, into judgment. Your ego, sensing its imminent death, will scream in panic. It will whisper to you, "See? Nothing is changing. The world is cruel. Fight, defend yourself, prove them wrong." This is the most subtle and most important test. Will you maintain the state of the loving, impartial observer? Or will you dive back into reaction, into drama, into the old patterns? Remember, any emotional reaction to these provocations is food for the old system. It is a rollback. It's like deep cleaning your house. All the dust and dirt has been stirred into the air. Your job is not to frantically stuff it back into the corners, but to let it settle, so you can then calmly sweep it out. So what do you do when this storm rises? When the fire of purification is at its peak, on October 28th? The answer is laughably simple. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your only job is to become the total, accepting, loving observer of yourself. Do not try to analyze. Do not try to fix. Do not try to control. Simply observe. Sit on the bank of the river of your consciousness and watch as it carries all the debris of the past. Observe the fear like a dark cloud in the sky. Observe the anger like a flash of lightning. Observe the tears like a cleansing rain. They are not you. They are just passing through you. Be in silence. Disconnect from external noise as much as possible. News, social media, empty conversations. Drink plenty of pure, structured water. Water is a liquid crystal. It is the best conductor for the new light codes entering your system. And most importantly, trust the process. Totally, boundlessly, breathe. Deeply, consciously. Inhale peace. Exhale everything old. Do not interfere with your soul's work. And there are things you absolutely, categorically, must not do during this sacred period. First, and most important, do not engage in conflict. Any conflict, any argument, any struggle is an instant drain of precious energy. It is a rollback to the old software version. You are literally canceling the update installation. Second, do not try to analyze what is happening with your old mind. Your logical processor is not equipped to understand a quantum shift. It wasn't designed for it. By trying to analyze what your body and soul are feeling, it will panic and create even more fear. Turn off the analyst. Third, do not cling to the old. Not to people, not to habits, not to beliefs. If something is leaving, bless it and let it go. Your hand must be completely empty for the universe to place its gifts in it. You cannot pour new wine into a glass that is full of old. Do not drain your divine energy into the black holes of the old matrix. Save it for the birth of your new world. And when the storm subsides, when the last file of the old system has been deleted, silence will fall. A deep, velvet, all-encompassing silence. You will wake up one morning and feel an incredible lightness in your body, as if a heavy, invisible spacesuit has been removed. Your mind will be perfectly clear. The great energetic unarchiving will be complete. The new operating system will be fully activated. You will feel how your mind and your soul, which fought each other for so long, have finally synchronized and are resounding in unison, like a perfectly tuned orchestra. You will look at the world with the same eyes, but see everything completely differently. You will see the beauty, the magic, and the love in the most ordinary things. You will feel your oneness with all that is. You will stop searching for answers outside yourself, because you, yourself, will have become the answer. Welcome home. To yourself, to your true power. You are the creator. You are. You always have been. Now you remember.